host and presenter, blogger, YouTuber, mediator, public speaker, and at the same time, your well wisher is already over here to discuss some of the insights that I have always considered that subject matters would be, bring into the limelight so that the people you are, endorsing in such illusion, dilemma, and in the state of confusion will definitely be dragged into the light of that very wisdom, that very enlightenment from from the efforts that I have been providing so far to you all people out there. So beautiful people. While talking about the time in Nepal, it's already 7:17 a.m. in the morning, and this is the motivational session. This is the daily schedule that I am personally following it strictly and in routine way. The schedule that I am following right now is so spiritual in nature, so sacred in nature, so purest form of thought in nature, because we human beings by nature actually want the redemption, want the freedom, want the self actualization that we are always been experiencing, and we are always going through with this very situation so far. So I have already mentioned the the stops that today I'm going to discuss about, and at the same time you people might have a lot of ideas to be sure, ideas to be spread, and ideas to be disclosed. Then definitely you are also welcome over here, and I am here to represent your inner voices that you people still have not dear, or you actually do not have appropriate time, and you do not feel confident enough and convenient enough, and at the same time you do not now find the appropriate time schedule to come to the live, like I'm coming through this way. So beautiful people, this is the beautiful domain, this is the beautiful floor, this is the beautiful domain that I am always here to explore. I'm always here to ponder, and am always here to deep down the beautiful emotion that must come into catharsis, so that we people feel so much light minded, so that we people can feel light-hearted, and we can feel saturated, and we can find some sort of satisfaction that we people are always there to uh, you know um, be on that state of mind, that mindfulness. So beautiful people, this is already the session where you will definitely gonna be benefited with extra miles of being somewhere, extraordinary position, extraordinary place over there. So beautiful people, without any further ado, I am so much blessed and so much excited and enthusiastic to present the ideas that today I have chosen, I have selected so far. Okay, so beautiful people, people by nature, they are very ambitious, they are very selfish, and they are very self-centered. It's reality, it's a bitter reality that we all people need to accept it by our heart. By nature, we human beings are super conscious. If we know the strength, and if we deal with the weaknesses, with the such kind of feelings from inside, and if we do not pay attention, if we ignore that very weaknesses, fragility, vulnerability, and the challenges that we are going through, then definitely, my friends, the super consciousness will be decayed and there will not be promoted into the higher level so far. But while having been, talk about this very super consciousness and the enlightenment, awareness, redemption, freedom, and blah blah blah, the spirituality, what we must focus is in our fear so far. So while talking about the fear, as I have told about the sentiments, or the qualities that we human being possess, are like anger, selfishness, jealousy. This fear is also a, quality that we human being possess so far. And well understanding and well defining this fear, fear is a, state of our mind which is uh, you know controllable with the power of ourselves. Actually, fear can be, beneficial for us. At the same time, fear cannot be beneficial for us. It depends on the situation. It depends on the condition, in which condition we are handling it with the cognitive sort of, mindset that we deal with it. So I have written the, topic, or I have I have been dealing with such kind of subject matter, that fear is always seen with the eyes of discrimination. That means fear is defined always in negative tone, and we tune it with it negatively, right? But while understanding the nature of fear that we people are dealing with, that we people are into it, then at the time what we need to, be alert, and what we need to be aware about the nature of fear, right? We all human beings possess fear. Fear is such a quality, fear is such a trait, fear is such a, characteristic which has, a negative as well as positive influence on the people actually who are in fear. Fear is not actually, negative term. Fear is such a, catalyst to promote ourselves, enhance ourselves, punish ourselves, if we observe it minutely, if we observe it in a way actually fear comes from. That means we need to understand the root, or root cause, or let's say the origin of the fear so far. Most of the people by nature, they want to be courageous, they want to be, very much strong enough in terms of, calculating their risk factor, but their poses the fear at the same time. But what is the what is the main thing that I want to share is that fear cannot be, removed from our, mindset. That means fear is always there in our zen, but it depends on how we tackle with that very, fear. How can we utilize the fear in the way that we like to be handled and instrumentalized, and we can manipulate that fear so far. So it is said that the courageous people also poses the condition of fear, but what they always do is that they just see the nature of the fear, they see the level of their fearfulness in their, feelings, and observing that very fear, analyzing that nature of fear, they bounce back, they take risks, and they become successful. But in terms of the people, mediocre people, the normal people, actually they want to contribute something great for the country they belong, the place they belong, are not still been able to overcome the state of fear, because they are always overcome by the fear they are carrying so far, because they consider fear is the state of their mind which cannot be overcome. And because of that very region, the consequences, the results, the achievements, the accomplishment that they always want in their life is in a negative, or let's say in minus condition. And actually, what I had personally felt is that fear is just an illusion. Okay, fear actually, yes, fear actually is in our set of mind. It always there triggering our peaceful mind, and they and because of the fear, people are not there to stand for themselves, and they are always seeking the support from other people who are fearless. So in this very context of my discourse, fear is just an illusion that need to be torn with the mindset of taking the risks of keeping it alive. That means fear is always there, people demotivating, and because of the condition of fear, actually the great wars, okay, great wars in the history have been lost, and at the same time great wars in the history of the human civilization have been won and victorious so far. So all in all, the illusion, the cotton of illusion about regarding the fear should be understood by the nature of ourselves so far, not only in the case of fear, but also performing and taking risks and taking any sort of initiation that can be the formidable source for bringing reformation change in the history is possible only becoming so much fearless person, bravest person. And it doesn't mean that bravest people do not possess the quality of fear, but we need to examine it with the aquatic, that means accurate uh, eyes of penetrating its reality. Until and unless if we do not understand the matter of fact about the fear, and at that time we cannot take any step ahead. To understand fear is not just becoming and pretending ourselves that we are actually are fearless in pretentious way, but having fearless is to understand the nature of fear. And understanding the nature of fear gives us an idea to take the step in conscious way and in awareness way, the alertness that about the fear always gives us a sense of our existence, our urgency. And as much as I'm concerned, when we are in dangerous situation where we do not seek any other ways to save our own existence, and at that time we forget that very fear, and we take initiation steps and we stand for our own existence. That means Understanding the fear means understanding the value of yourself, being, that very existence that we are always carrying with and protecting, and we are becoming so much possessive and so much overprotective regarding our one self. It might be related to our physicality, it might be our psychological state, or it might be our one spirituality. That means when we consider ourselves and take ourselves a bit higher position, and at that time we see the size of the fear is smaller, and we take strong steps, and we become so much successful. But well, having been talked about this, or said that it is not easier, talks to take risks, keeping our fear at once. It needs consistency, it needs it needs persistency, it needs hard work, and at the same time it needs commitment, and we need to be habituated about confronting with the odd hours, very much difficult circumstances, difficult challenges, and that very challenges, that very difficult situation will definitely gonna teach us the experience of becoming so much courageous, so much strong mentality person, and definitely the illusion that we have carrying from our birth to the deathbed will definitely gonna be torn, and actually the pseudo self that we have always been carrying will definitely gonna be refined and polished, and we will feel such a charismatic sort of mindset from within. Okay, I think there need not need any sort of extra make wear, extra sort of fabrication, and extra sort of other additional decoration, glitterings for us to be the passion that we can contribute great to the nation, great to the human civilization, and great to first thing first, the great the contribution for ourselves, beautiful people. So beautiful people, this is the working as a catalyst to provide you such exciting sort of inspiration, and I want all people adore you in the positive path, in the positive way, so that with the effort, with the collective effort, we can create Nepalese society beautiful place to live in, the earth the beautiful place to live in, the entire universe the beautiful place to live in all. The gist that I am here with is just to promote the level of our human civilization to the next level, where actually our ancestors, our forefathers have always been there, thinking, and they were giving contributions for their coming generation, for their future generation. So all in all, it is always not possible just giving our contribution through the scientific inventions or other physicality, that other scientists are always there, other researchers, theorists are always there, which their contribution can be visible, that can be touchable, but the contribution that we can make right now can be invisible in intangible, but still the gravity, the influences, the vibration that will gonna lead to the society, to the human civilization, to the people all around the universe, not only in case of the human civilization, but also it can play to the to the fields of other living things and other cultural heritages, and all in all other human treasure also. So this is the contribution that I that I had thought that it will definitely gonna be beneficial for all the people actually who have always been serious and taking their role and performing and their duty and responsibility as if they are here, sent as in charge and sent as a messenger from the Almighty God to make the life of every individual convenient and meaningful so far. So beautiful people, this is your regular host signing off from this program. And as much as I'm concerned, I'm very much curious about the condition of a human civilization, and at the same time, the degrading sort of mindset that people have created from their side, and the climatic condition and political situation, education system, health system, at the same time, the digitalization or globalization, global village. There are so many terms that we can discussed with, and we can be so much informed with, so that with that very information we will definitely gonna change, will definitely gonna transfer the beautiful planet into a sophisticated and a very amazing wonderful place to live in for everybody. And let's put our hands together, put our soul together, and work together for the for navigating beautiful place like Vasco da Gama. He has explored the India. At the same time, Columbus, he discovered America, and definitely we are gonna discover, explore the beautiful place for each and every individual living in this very beautiful country. Thank you so much. Stay always blessed.